Welcome to our tutorial on Climbr. What if you knew how much money you were spending and saving? Not just once in a while, but every day. And what if you could look at your net worth just at a glance? Would you make better decisions if you knew exactly where your money was going? Would you be in a better spot financially to achieve your goals? The answer is absolutely. Here's what you're going to learn today in our tutorial on Climbr. How to set up Climbr to better manage your money, how to create budgets, and how to set goals and see your progress towards them. Climbr is a personal financial management tool where you can get a holistic look at your money. It's the big picture resource that helps you rise above whatever's keeping you from owning your financial wellness. Climbr will help you develop new critical thinking skills because you can monitor your finances and make wise financial decisions based on the information that you have at your fingertips. With Climbr, you can view all of your bank, credit card, and investment accounts in one place. You can also view those transactions from the accounts, all in one spot. You have the ability to tag retail store transactions into categories and add up your spending by category. You can create spending budgets and monitor how close you are to your spending budget limits. You can also set alerts to let you know when you are close to a budget limit in a specific budget category. And you can set and monitor progress towards your goals. Climbr is full of interactive graphics and charts that's going to help you better understand your finances. So let's talk more about that. Log into online banking and click on the Climbr Reports tab. It may take a few minutes to pull in all of your account information. Once it does, you will see across the top of the Climbr menu bar that you have several options: the overview, budgets, cash flow and goals, your net worth, and you will see 3 dots where if you click that, you will see other options like transaction search and accounts, link account, alerts, and help. You're also going to see on the left-hand side your summit accounts, and you can click on each one of them to get more information. On the right side is a list of your current transactions for all of those accounts combined by date. We call these tiles, and you can scroll down to see even more of your tiles. The main page of Climbr is called the dashboard. You can scroll down to see your accounts, transactions, spending by category, budget progress, cash flow, net worth, and your goal progress. The benefit of using Climbr as a personal financial management tool is that you can see each of your accounts from your checking, credit cards, investments in one place. You get your entire financial picture. It's really helpful because you can add an account, you can instantly see your 401k balance, you can see the balance on your credit cards. If you want to see all of your transactions under a specific account, you can click on the arrow next to the account. Each time you log in, it will go and pull these accounts into Climbr for you. You can also export any transactions that you have into an Excel spreadsheet from Climbr because I know that some people like to manage their money in that way. Climbr is a really intuitive personal financial management tool. It's going to suggest to you labels or tags for all of your transactions. For each of your accounts, you can see transactions from it. So in this example, you can see that Dave's Auto Repair was actually labeled transportation by Climbr. However, if you want to change that to something else, you absolutely can. So instead of transportation for the label, you can call it repairs if you want to. All you have to do is click on the label to be able to change it. Now you can see in this example that I actually changed Dave's Auto Repair. It's now going to be called Repairs moving forward. And you can see that I also changed GameStop from entertainment to kids expenses because I want to separate out gaming from the things like going to the movies or other entertainment expenses in my budget. Climbr is really smart and it's going to label all of your grocery stores no matter where you shop, especially if you shop at a couple of different places. It just knows the grocery stores. And so those are going to be tagged groceries. No matter what label Climbr is going to give it automatically, you can change or create one and customize it to your specific financial habits. The idea behind creating these labels or tags for your transactions is that Climbr is going to categorize them for you. It's going to add up how much you've spent and actually show you visually through one of your tiles called spending by category, how much you've spent in each category. So it provides you with a spending tile, kind of this spending wheel that's very interactive, and you can, really see for a week or a month or even a 3-month snapshot your spending. And you can click on the colors in the wheel and get the total amount spent in each of your categories. You can click on the white inside the little circle to get a breakdown of transactions. And then you could even go to another one of your tiles called Budget Progress. And you can create budgets to help you limit the amount of money you are spending and monitor that through Climbr. So when you first activate Climbr, you are going to see your tile on your left. It's going to ask you to create some budgets to help you limit your spending. Since it's a really intuitive program, it's almost like you're creating a digital envelope system to track your spending. You can set up your own budgets for things that you like to spend your money on. So I have an example here of somebody who's already set up a budget. Based on analyzing this person's spending, Climbr is recommending that they have a travel budget. All you need to do is hit create and follow the directions to set up that budget category. Let's walk through creating a budget for something most people want to track, which is their grocery spending. Climbr already recognizes so many different grocery stores, and they're going to label them as groceries. Now, remember, it doesn't matter if you shop at, the store on the corner or the store that's 20 minutes away. It's going to show up as groceries in your transaction tile. Step 1 is to pick groceries, then hit next. Step 2 is to choose the name and amount that you want for this spending budget that will pull all of these grocery tags into your transactions. And on the right, you're going to see that we have set a budget limit of $500 per month. Just kind of walks you through the steps. So step 3 then is to set up an alert so that when you're close to your budget limit, Climbr is going to alert you and tell you. It is super convenient, and you can change your personal financial behavior habits when you get alerts that you are close to that budget limit. Now that step 4 is going to be that you can choose which accounts this budget is actually pulling transactions from. You buy groceries out of your checking account or a rewards credit card. You can choose that Climbr only looks at those 2 accounts for this budget. So now that you have that grocery budget, it will show up on your budget tile. And you can create these spending budgets for anything that you want to set a spending limit on and be alerted to what's going on and how close you are to those limits at any time. That is truly owning your money. With so many stores and online retailers where you can get household goods and groceries and even clothing, Climbr makes it easy to divide out these transactions to get an accurate picture of your budget. It's called split tagging. Here's how you would use split tagging to be able to better manage your budgets. When you see a transaction and you want to divide it out into different budgets, you can click on the transactions, click Use Split Tags, also manually enter the amounts that you want to categorize into those different spending budgets. So in this example, you can split your Amazon transaction into, say, electronics, maybe a book, meaning that your budget was maybe for entertainment, and maybe some cleaning supplies, which you might categorize as household or groceries. Oh, and those ATM cash transactions, you can split tag those as well. It really gives you that deep understanding of how you can separate out a lot of your receipts or your transactions into different budgets to help you manage your money. When you set a goal, you are creating a plan for success. With Climbr, you can be reminded of your goals each time you log into the system, and you can review them. It helps you kind of set this tone for your money and helps you keep better on track. It can help you save more, reduce your debt, and change your finances for the better. So let's talk about goal setting. Let's say that you have a goal to pay down your credit card debt and you have multiple retail store credit cards that you're managing. You can add all of those retail store cards into Climbr to see their balances and any transactions that you make on them. So in fact, you can even add your vehicle loan, your home equity, mortgages, retirement, and other investment accounts into Climbr. To add your retail store cards and any other accounts into Climbr, you will need an online account for that account, as well as your username and password. Now let's talk about creating a debt payoff goal inside Climbr. The goal tile is located near the bottom of the tiles. Click it to get started. You'll see that you can pick a goal from Climbr's suggested list or create your own. Then you can pick the amount that you are paying off, the complete by date, the monthly amount, and you can set alerts to monitor your progress. You can do the same thing for a savings goal, and you can create as many savings goals as you want. Here's an example of what multiple goals look like in Climbr. You can see that this person is saving for a vacation. They have $500 saved towards that goal of $2,500. They need to save $200 monthly to complete the goal by 12/17. And you can see that they even put a goal in there for the current term of their car loan. Climbr is really helpful in planning your cash flow. That's spending and paying bills between paychecks. When you use the cash flow calendar, you can easily see upcoming bills and make adjustments to your spending so that you can manage your cash flow better. This will reduce your stress and anxiety from potential overspending and using your credit cards to get by if you forgot that a bill was due. So let's look at that cash flow tile. Here's how you can set up the cash flow calendar. It's helpful to pull together all of your bills, even your credit card statements, so that you can easily add the information into Climbr. To begin using the cash flow calendar, click on the View Cash Flow. Then on the right, you will see Add Income or a Bill. So go ahead and click on that. And any income you want to track, including how much or how often you are paid, as well as putting in that date. Then you can also enter when your bills are due and the amount it's due, plus its frequency. For example, if you only pay the water bill every quarter, go ahead and put that in there. What about that retirement nest egg? Climbr offers the option for you to see your overall net worth, giving you a big financial picture. Using this feature is a fantastic way for you to check in on your retirement savings and how that factors into your net worth and retirement dreams. Plus, it factors into other savings and investments, like you're saving for an emergency or even home repairs or college. When you first get into Climbr, you're going to see that tile for net worth. Here's an example of how your net worth might look like in Climbr. It's automatically going to calculate your net worth based on the accounts you've added, and you can easily see your total assets and debts in one place. With Climbr, you can add all of your retirement accounts and your assets into one place. Each time you log in, the information will be updated from your employee retirement account, investment accounts, and other accounts that you include. Your net worth tool combines all of the information from these financial accounts, and it looks at your value of your assets and your debts. It gives you a really good idea of your big picture. Let's recap what we talked about today. I shared with you how to set up Climbr so that you can better manage your money, including bringing accounts that are not from Summit into Climbr so that you can better see your big financial picture. We talked about how you can create budgets and budget limits for things like groceries or clothing or even home repairs. By using those tags and split tagging your transactions, you can get a better idea of where your money's going. We also talked about how to set goals and see your progress towards them. Not only savings goals, but also debt reduction goals as well. And I did want to mention that Climbr has a help section if you're having trouble, or you can call our contact center. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial on Climbr today. Be well.